Hello everyone, welcome back. So we've painted this side here. We're here at the beginning of my Dina Wakley handmade Dina Wakley media journal, and because these are no longer available, I have a whole class series on Skillshare on making your own art journals with various pages, which are super fun. And because I've been working in those for quite a few videos, I thought I need to go back and finish this journal so I can say I have one big finished journal. So that's why I'm trying to come back to this in between some of the other yummy things that we're doing, because I just painted that. Oh my gosh, love the front cover now. And then we open into this page and we just painted that. And now I feel like we need to do something over here, and I want it to be like contrasting, and at the same time maybe pull in this orange and maybe do, I don't know, something interesting on top. I'm kind of feeling my way around. I've still got some wet gesso out here. I want to put some clear down, and I'm just going to keep on using the same color palette, which is color palette 346 out of Color Cube Volume 2 by Sarah Renee Clark. And I don't know, let's just see what can we create over here that can complement that. Can we create anything to complement that? I don't know. Like, is anything that I do over here gonna look good next to this? Or, you know, should I have done 2 pages of that? I mean, I'm just conflicted here because I love this so much that I'm like, I don't know, can we contrast? This was gonna be my everything in the kitchen sink page. And kind of like we did back here, everything in the kitchen sink, and then kind of contrasting it with one of the colors, but I don't know, I didn't successfully do that. This was my pretty contrasty page, but I didn't get everything in the kitchen sink in there because it was so beautiful that now I'm like, where do I go from there? I know you feel me. You know what I'm saying. So we're just going to paint it. It's going to be what it's going to be. It may match, it may not match. Is what it is. We're just going to go for it. And so I'm kind of feeling like maybe we'll do shades of brown and maybe a stencil in the orange. I don't know. Maybe a stencil in something neutral. Sometimes just getting the paint on the page takes a minute. Which is why I like dipping paint in gesso. It helps it move around. It makes it way more spreadable, so you can get a lot further faster, kinda. Maybe I should put some of these down so that I don't paint the cover that I like so much. How about that? How about that? Yes. And in this case, that's white gesso. I'm using the white gesso a little bit like white paint, because that's basically what white gesso is. And I might even pull the bowl scraper out. Well, I've got the catalyst wedge. Where did I hide my bowl scraper? And just move some of this around even more for myself a little bit. I'm conflicted. Where should we go with this one? Now I've gone to the front of the book. I don't want to ruin it, especially after we were so successful there with that first page that I just pulled out of nowhere and was like, amazing. Of course, it could just be another abstract like this, but way more brown. Huh, what do we think of that? We have a brown version and a blue version, and even though I've got the orange out, maybe we don't have orange in this one. Okay, I definitely don't want that on that side. Let me get a baby wipe. I'm hesitant to put tape down in case that is still wet, but I definitely don't want that spilling over there. So let's just lightly tape it. Because sometimes when I'm filming these videos and I'm super inspired and I ate one of those little awake chocolates like I did the other week, the other videos, you'll come across that video where I am hopped up on caffeine. You know, I don't drink coffee. I drink Diet Dr. Pepper, which, let me tell you, I don't think has near the amount of caffeine as coffee, because I ate one of those little awake chocolates, like, you know, like you're waking up, AWAKE. And my friend gave me some for Christmas one year that she had found at a coffee shop because she knows I like chocolate. And so that's like, in each piece of chocolate is half a cup of coffee's worth of caffeine. And let me tell you, I got like several videos done back to back because I was so hopped up on caffeine that I was like, I'm ready to still keep painting. And today, I was like, I feel like I need a little caffeine boost. And I ate some of that, and I do feel like maybe it's kicking in right now. We are just about to be caffeinated. Might be a couple video a day. You know, sometimes you want to stay in your room and just paint for hours, and some fun stuff there. All right, it's hard work getting the whole page covered in some paint sometimes here. Like, come on, work with me here, paint spread. All right, we at least got the whole page with some paint on it, which is kind of where I wanted to start. And yes, I'm scrubbing the brush, but man, these brushes hold up good, so that's all right. Let's put down some more white. I need the white. All right, do we want to try to fit some of the orange in? I don't know, I'm conflicted because we didn't put orange over there. I'm a little conflicted. Maybe I want to do some stencil layers, and I've got this Joggles stencil out. This one's called Ancient Ruins. We might do a little stencils on top. I love Joggles. They got the best stencils, and I had gotten some of these great big ones at one point and thought, what am I going to do with these ginormous stencils? Okay, I think I'm gonna use this white paint in here. Yeah, I was like, what am I going to do with these just absolutely huge stencils? And then I started working in this book, and I'm like, haha, now I'm glad I have these huge stencils, and I feel like I need more. I love them. They have just turned out dry sponge, and hopefully not too much paint. But yeah, the big stencils have made playing in the big books a whole lot more fun, because now you can come up with an idea and go kind of big on it. Okay, do we want to try to throw a tiny bit of orange paint in here? I've left these open for a while. Let me grab some orange paint, and I should shut it before they all dry on each other. Let's just set the little lids. I got a fan going in here because it's kind of hot upstairs, and we're drying out the paint. Do kind of feel like maybe I could mix in some brown. I don't know, or maybe just wanted it all white. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit like, where did I want to go with this? All right, did we want some orange? Let's just do it. Do it! Oh! We're just gonna see where we end up. It's not like you can't just paint right back on top of it if you don't love it. Oh! How much of a nice surprise is that? Oh, okay. I'm feeling a little bit better about this page. Now I'm kind of thinking, what if? Oh, see, sometimes you just got to get going in a direction, and then other things come to you. What if? Super fun. What if we do some great big abstract flowers on this page like we did on the front? And the reason I say that is because I'm kind of feeling like I could do a few big flowers in between this, like it was flowers coming through the old wall. What do you think? I'm kind of feeling that. Okay, Ancient Ruins for the win from Joggles. All right, that was a good one. So now I am feeling like great big roses. And I feel like because I thought of that, I could pull another color in here, even though it's not on our color palette. I still think it would fit in lovely. Maybe like, I do want the orange, but I also want like a rose. Let's see, what do we got? Like maybe one of these or something. Just something. Ooh, okay, that's bad paint. I think it either molded. Oh, I think I stuck black paint in there with my paintbrush. Okay, now I feel better. That's contaminated paint, but that's okay. We can do contaminated paint. All right, we can do contaminated paint. Had black mixed in. That's hilarious. I'm like, what is that? Okay, let's think real quick. Where do we want to work in some flowers? Like maybe like that. I'm kind of just, this can be some mark making. It doesn't have to be, or maybe like right here and kind of coming that way. I don't know. Let's just do it. That was funny when that came out with some black. I'm like, what could that be? That's what contaminated paint looks like when you stick your brush in with other colors. And you're like, what was that? I mean, right? Like, why did that come out like part black? Like, what the heck? All right, it's looking more like a blob right now, so we're gonna have to let some of that dry, I think, and we'll just come on with some other great big random shapes here. Ooh, okay, I'm kind of liking that. And we could come back with a few leaves that are green that are like, can be like on purpose, like why did you do that? And the green leaves can be why we did that. Okay, I'm liking that one. I like messy, just kind of implying that maybe these are big roses or something. Look at those two, they're perfect. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. See, how did we even get here? Totally amazing. Okay, let's go back. There we go. Just rolling that brush around, just really getting kind of an abstract feel to those kind of petals. Like there's layers of petals there. I love this so much now. Oh my gosh, who knew we were going here? Who knew? I did not know. We were totally like, where are we even going to go today? And it might not be the perfect combo with what we had on this side, but then again, it's okay. It's like two interesting pages, so we can deal with that. Now I'm kind of feeling like, do we want any like little bits here? I kind of feel like we do. Like maybe we want like a little one. Maybe a little one here. And with these, they do look better if you can, get a few layers in there. It doesn't have to be perfect, but there needs to be like a little ground layer and a little up layer. Look at that. Now I feel like I need a green because I feel like we could use a few petals. So maybe if I pull these two kind of sage and green here. Whoa! Way more than I intended to squirt out. Some of these are just like that. They're ready to squirt, and then some of these are not. And it's just like a surprise. Let's get another filbert. These are my Princeton filberts. I love these. And I'm kind of feeling like maybe a little mix here of greens. I like it when they're just kind of mixed. There's nothing. Okay, so maybe just a few. Ooh, those are super liquidy. All right, I'm loving that actually. That's looking pretty cool. Maybe a little leaf there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Who knew that's where we were going today? Whoa! Alright, I kind of feel like I could perhaps be there. Let's see what this looks like next to our other piece, because look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We could even do like a few little white dots for like we did over here on this front page where we had a couple little white dots in there. That might be fun. Kind of feel like I don't want to do anything else to it though. Like, I'm loving exactly where I ended up, and it's kind of completely different than where I thought we were going, but super cool at the same time. I want to work more abstract florals into some of my work because photography wise, flowers are what I enjoy taking photos of, and I've just kind of gone more abstract with the painting things, and I want to come back in with some maybe abstract floral-y things as we're going. And this one just totally made my day. All right. So I hope this was fun, and it was a fairly easy page to create once we got going and finally decided on a path, and we had a really cool stencil from Joggles. Hope you enjoyed this abstract flower on an ancient ruins kind of wall next to our abstract, and I will see you guys next time.